Should be going live. Okay. Hello, everybody out there. My name is Chris. I am Dark Avenger C86 on YouTube, Chaotic Falcon on Twitch, and I am also Chris on my Facebook. I mean, I can't really get any more detailed than that. I am streaming this, as you can see, in 3 places tonight because this is a matter that I'm just at the point where this needs to be said, and I don't know who needs to hear it, but I'm going to say it, and I'm sorry I'm making sure I have all my streams up because other than YouTube, Twitch and Facebook do not show me comments, so I have to play the jumping game while I'm doing this stream. I am, as you can see, mid-workout. I actually just got off the phone with one of my good friends who's having a really, really rough time online right now. And he is a fellow streamer of mine. Now, when I say fellow streamer, I'm not a huge streamer yet. One day, who knows? Possibly. I don't know. That's why I'm in college. I have an actual career that I'm shooting for. But at the same time, I'm here. I do what I do online because I love it. And here's the thing. There is so much bullshit going on right now. I learned a person in a community, in a furry community lately, committed, is no longer with us because of internet bullying. And I've been sitting here and hearing multiple friends of mine being criticized by other friends, being criticized by other significant others about what they want to do, about what they're doing online, and how it's impacting them one way or another. They're sick. They don't feel right. Maybe this is not right. Maybe I'm not doing the right thing. Maybe I'm wrong, and maybe everybody in the world is right. And I just had a conversation. I literally just talked about this. Last week, and I got off the phone and I said, this has to happen. For those of you that don't know, which I don't know how if you're on my Facebook, but for those of you that don't know, I am the Chaotic One on Twitch, Chaotic Falcon 86. I stream a wide variety of video games. I almost said videos. I stream a wide variety of video games. I main many video games. I have been a pirate. I have been a U.S. agent. I have been a space superhero. I've been regular superheroes. I've played every type of genre of game there is. Have I streamed every single type of genre of game? Not yet. I did want to stream Final Fantasy 13. That never went through. But anyway, beside the point, I have done things on my Twitch. I've streamed many different types of games, and I still have plans to do many more. On YouTube, I am the Dark Avenger. There are many Dark Avengers. Hell, there was a comic book called The Dark Avengers. I don't claim copyright to the name, but I claim copyright to Dark Avenger C86 because that's who I am. On there, on YouTube, I've done a wide variety of videos. I've done comic reviews. I've done comic book news. When I first started on YouTube back in 2007, I did comic skits, not comic book skits, comic skits, funny skits. I did video games. I did Nintendo. Video games and Nintendo go hand in hand. I don't know why everybody separates them. But anyway, I did video games. I did skits. I did things to make people laugh, to make people cry, to make people question why I'm alive. Yes, because apparently we were completely retarded back in those days. And I say that in the best meaning. I mean that in the best way possible. But we did things that people said, you filmed it, you recorded it, and you posted it online, and you have no care in the world what people think. That's awesome of you. And go, thank you. And then that's the thank you. But then when you get people who come up to you and say, I was at the lowest point in my life, and I found one of your videos, and it made me laugh. And then I watched another one, and it made me laugh. And then I reached out to whatever person was in your group, and that person just made my day. And, we talked, we became friends. And I didn't think I could become friends with somebody on a channel that is as big as you. And we're not big either, by the way. We're not Markiplier big, but on a channel, period. Because usually when you talk to people on YouTube channels who have who are always busy making videos, it's harder to catch them. But for some reason, we were back in the day, it was hard. I don't know. I don't even think that's true. I'm not going to blow myself up more than I was. But for some reason, people didn't expect us to write back, and we did. And believe me, my brother made friends. I made friends. Kevin made friends. And anyone who came through the Brooklyn Boys era made friends. And I'm just sick and tired of it. I mean, legitimately, this is why I'm streaming on every single platform that I work on or every single platform that I do content on, just in general. enough is literally enough of this stuff. Be who you're meant to be. Enjoy life. Do what you love doing, and don't let anyone stop you. And if somebody's going to stop you, or somebody's going to talk down on you, you don't need that person in your life. I have watched too many people who had really, really good potential, had a great personality, had a great means to record videos, do videos. This is back on YouTube. Do streams. I've seen too many good people, or too many people who had potential, be stifled, whether it be by a significant other, be by a friend, be by a friend group. I had friends that didn't understand why I did YouTube. I still have friends that probably don't understand why I do YouTube. Hell, some of the times, I don't know why I do. Well, I do know why I do YouTube. I can't lie about that. See, I mean, I thought it would have been funny, but no, I know why I do YouTube. And that's the point. The point I'm trying to make is just enjoy doing what you like doing, and be proud of who you are and what you do. The name of your channel is who you are on whatever platform. Don't stop. Don't give up just because you don't have like a million, thousand, quadrillion viewers. Bullshit. So who cares? Have one viewer. One viewer makes the world a difference. Right now, it is, what time is it? It is 1:30 in the morning Eastern on the East Coast. Okay. I know nobody's going to watch this, and on Twitch, especially on Twitch, if you don't get watched live, this video is going to disappear completely. On my YouTube channel, I might not keep this on Dark Avenger either, because it's not really a Dark Avenger video. I might copy it and send it to my vlog channel. I'm just putting it on Dark Avenger because I can stream live to Dark Avenger. But on my Facebook, I know it'll be there. It's really funny how people think they know, what's best for everyone else, or they think they know people in general. And it irked me tonight. It really did. Having several friends telling me recently how they're being treated, or how people are telling them they need to do things, or that they need to give up, or they're giving up for one reason or another. Listen, 2017 was a 10-year anniversary for me, Michael, and Kevin on Brooklyn Boys. It is now the year 2021. By the time we get to 2027, it'll be our 20-year anniversary on YouTube, whether it be on our individual channels or on Twitch. Well, let's stay on YouTube. So whether it be on our individual channels, on Brooklyn Boys, or whatever group that we frequent, we've stayed live. Whether we had 1 viewer or 12 viewers or 20 viewers or 100 viewers, whatever the case may be, don't give up. It doesn't have to be this is what I want as a career. But if this is a dream of yours to do videos, if it's a dream of yours to do anything, seriously, do it. Keep doing it. Don't let anybody tell you no. And if anybody wants to be dumb enough to walk out of your life at your lowest, they're not welcome back at your highest then. Just remember that and practice that. You left at my lowest. I became one of the best streamers in our area. Don't come back to me now when I'm popular. Stephen M. What's up, Stephen M. on my YouTube channel, Dark Avenger. Just talking about something that got on my nerves today, Stephen. This is probably not going to stay on my Dark Avenger YouTube channel. But at this point in time, it's like even comic books, my comic channel. This is a perfect transition. When I first started in the comic book community, and I've told this story a dozen times, and I'll probably tell it a dozen more, and I don't care because somebody didn't hear it and somebody wants to hear it. So shut up and let me tell the story to anybody who's telling me we've heard this before. The comic community, when I first started in it, was very small because the comic community was in its early days. There was about, I would say, 100 or less of us doing hauls or discussing comic books and doing reviews for comic books. Now, of course, you've got the news websites and everything else that were still doing reviews, but YouTube, the comic community was slowly growing, and I was there, and it was slow. It was a slow burn, man. Those first 100 episodes were just literally for the handful of people that really wanted information on comic books. And I'll tell you what, I wouldn't trade that handful of people for anything, because some of those people who stuck around, unfortunately, some have left for one reason or another, whether it be social media or the drama that's going on in the comic companies, whatever. Whoever did stick around is now has been a lifelong friend of mine since I started my Dark Avenger channel. And you know what? I would take those handful of people over 1 million people any day, because those handful of people I know stuck around because they like the content, they love talking comic books, and we love talking in general. Fast forward now, I don't do the comic review anymore. I don't. But I do Comic Book Weekly over on the Comic Book Weekly YouTube channel. And that's where I talk about comic books. And I still do my top 10 most anticipated, which basically is me sharing my top 10 favorite books. So really, in essence, it's kind of like the review, because I'm sharing my top 10 favorite books that are coming out the following week. And why? So I'm talking about the book that came out previous. And I do want to do other things when it comes to comic books, and I might. Again, I have a very busy schedule that actually is starting tomorrow. I'm very excited and very nervous being back in college. But beside the point, it's just at this point, I'm tired of it. I'm tired of hearing so many people, so many of you are just giving up. And then you hear about this person who was no longer with us. I don't like using the S word. I really don't. It's a very horrible thing to see that somebody was actually pushed to ending something so early in their life. And it's just, it's enough. It really is enough. And it solidifies where I'm going and where I want to go in the future with my career outside of the internet. Because believe it or not, I'm living outside of the internet. I really don't get on the computer anymore until, well, now I'll be getting on a little bit in the afternoon, but most of the time I wasn't getting on until evening for the past couple of months. So don't give up on your dreams. I don't care. I really don't care if even if it's a family member or wife or anything. If they don't understand you, but when they get together with you, then they're not going to understand you when they're with you. If they're getting together with you and they don't understand you, trust me, better off. Goodbye. Have a good life. And find someone who understands and knows what your goals are in life, whether it be internet or whatever. You want somebody who, and not just relationships, friends too. You want people who are going to support you no matter what you do, no matter how crazy it is. You don't know how many friends I've had that have had real cockamamie ideas. Did I think they would succeed? You know what? I've had this philosophy since junior high school. I have a very open mind. I have an open mind to everything. Believe me, I've seen it all. I've now at my age seen it all. I thought I saw it all back then. Oh boy, dude, I've seen it all now. And I'm sure there's still more that I haven't seen that I don't want to see maybe. But beside the point, I was always open-minded, and I always said, look, if this is your dream, you want to be the best, whatever it is, go for it. You could be. I had very interesting friends. Some of them. And some of them actually made something of that crazy thing. Some of them didn't and moved on to something else. But a lot of them actually made it. God freaking bless them. They did good stuff. My friend Black Knight, how are you, my friend? So point is, it doesn't matter what people think. And people, you know what? Even the closest friend, even your closest friend doesn't know you 100%. Only you know you. 100% only you know you. People have mistaken me and taken me for granted and taken how smart I am for granted all the time. And I'm not going to sit here and say I'm smart. I am nowhere near as smart as I wish I could be. I'm smart, but I'm not super smart. I did very well in school. I did very well in college. Do I wish I could be smarter? Absolutely. Going back to college to get more knowledge. But when it comes to being smart, and I don't mean academically smart, people, when it comes to me, I think, and I could be completely wrong, and God forgive me if I am, but people really do think, when it comes to me, that the person I portray on Brooklyn Boys, or portrayed on Brooklyn Boys, is the person I am in reality. No, that's an act. And that's why on Dark Avenger, you notice I don't act that way, because it's an act. I'm a lot smarter than you think. And I know a lot more than people think. And I don't need to go to other sources to find out things. For many years, people have mistaken. I love Superman. I idolize him. I think what he stands for is amazing, and I wish I could be half the embodiment of what Clark Kent is. However, in reality, in our world, I fit way more in Batman's shoes. And my friend Cody said this years ago. I am the dark detective, and I am the night, literally. I thrive in the night. And I'm somebody who, I am the dark detective. I am. I'm Batman. It's just, that's the way it's been for me. And I think that demographic inside of me has always been kind of at war with one another, because I love Superman and I want to be like Superman, but there's this side of me that is very Batman, and it always will be. Thus the Dark Avenger, by the way, the birth of the title, Dark Knight, the Avengers, Batman, Avengers, DC, Marvel, Dark Avenger. Then I found out there was a Dark Avengers comic, and I was like, damn it, I thought I was being original. I would have been if I would have created the channel maybe a year before, but it's okay. It's singular, not plural. So, yes. So, as I say that about myself, when it comes to all of you, I'm positive that people think they know you 100%. They don't. They don't. And you know it and I know it. So take what people say always. I mean, there are people, and I'm not going to knock everyone. There are people in this world that legitimately want to help you. There are people in this world that want to guide you in the right direction because they care about you. I'm going to emphasize that. People do care about you. There are people that actually want to see you succeed in life. Those are the people that you listen to. And sometimes they're going to say stuff you don't want to hear. And sometimes they're going to say stuff that you don't like. Lord knows I've heard it. Oh, God, have I heard it. About, sometimes the truth stings a little bit. And it has to. Because if the truth was always gumdrops and rainbows and unicorn farts, life would suck. Because it's too easy. Hi, Damien. I'm sorry. I'm having a moment. So, yeah, life is hard. So sometimes there are people that care about you that want to give you good advice. Take it. The people who are going to sit there, though, and criticize you and talk down on you and make it a habit of talking down on you and telling you can't do this because there's no good reason. I just think you can't do it, or you don't have the talent, or you're not funny enough, or you're just one out of a million people, or you're this and that. See, the one out of a million people can be used in both good and bad scenarios. It depends where you are in that, and how far you're going. But if a person's just throwing it out there before you even try, there's your red flag. That 100% is your red flag that this person truly just either doesn't care, doesn't know you, or just doesn't want to see you try whatever it is you're doing. I've seen many streamers come and go, and I'll tell you, I watched several of them, and they were excellent. They were streamers that I wanted to make sure I was on their channel whenever they were streaming because it was an enjoyment to watch. YouTube's a little bit different. YouTube, we make videos, and then we wait for people to watch post live. YouTube has become a bit more of a live streaming service for videos now where you can kind of premiere your videos. But most of the time, YouTube, we depend on the people who watch the videos, who comment, and who message, and the community that we create within our videos. So there's a bit of a different demographic when it comes to Twitch and YouTube. So it's very hard to talk about both demographics at the same time. However, people stream to both, like what I'm doing now. I don't know. I literally had to stop my workout because I'm watching too many of my friends just give up. Just give up. Listen, if everyone gave up, there would be no content except for the big people on YouTube. Don't give up. No matter how hard it is, no matter what people tell you. And you know what? There was a quote I saw on TikTok. Yes, I watch TikTok. Yes, I actually want to do stuff on TikTok. I actually have a couple of ideas for TikTok beyond what I've been doing. But anyway, and it was a really interesting quote. When you are trying to achieve your highest, when you're trying to find the best you, when you are on the path to be the best you, that's when you're going to notice a lot of your friends disappearing. Because, and it's true, people who truly care and want to see you succeed will stay with you through the hard times, through the rough times, through the questionable times, through everything, to see you reach that final plateau. Other people who will get bored, not want to be there for the hard times, not want to hear any of your stupid antics, and not want to put up with it, calling you immature, calling you stupid for your dreams, or it's time to grow up, you're whatever. I'm sorry, I've witnessed a 50-year-old man make money on YouTube opening Pokemon cards. If a 60-year-old man can have an enjoyable life opening up Pokemon cards and making good money, who the hell's anybody to tell him what his life is or what he should be doing? I'm sure he gets tons of messages a day. Dude, you're 60 years old. Don't you think it's time to give up on Pokemon? No. Look at the people doing all the Nintendo stuff. They're older than me, and they're doing video game walkthroughs, news, versus. Michael does a ton of tournaments on, and he's not 50 years old, though. But, I mean, Michael does a ton of tournaments. Gaming Master Guys Discord. Follow the Discord. Gaming Master Guys Discord. All a bunch of people who are doing Among Us, which, by the way, there'll be a stream of Among Us on Chaotic Falcon 86 tomorrow. Among Us, Super Mario 3D World. Everybody's talking about all the new Nintendo games coming out. Legends of Zelda Skyward Swords. Skyward Swords HD Remake. Splatoon 3 next year. That's what I mean. It doesn't freaking matter how old you are, because people older than you are doing what you want to do. And probably when they get to be 90 years old, they'll still be doing it. So what are you worried about when you're in your 50s and 60s when they're in their 90s doing it? The whole it's immature bullshit, it's done. It went out when all this other stuff started going out. And now everything is whatever it wants to be. People can be whatever they want to be. If you want to identify as a pineapple, apparently you can identify as a pineapple. I myself would like to identify as a platypus alien, but I mean, that's just me. I don't do that, and I'm not going to put that on my driver's license, but I mean, at the same time, if people can identify as whatever they want, which they should have the right to do, if people can love whoever they want, which they should, if people can be whoever they want, which they should, you can do and be and say and do whatever you want. Just make sure if it's mature content, you rate it M for mature and you keep it away from the kiddies, because let's be responsible here. Let's do the mature content for the mature viewers, and let's do the kiddie stuff for the and again, let's be a little look. You don't have to worry about people saying you're immature for doing this, but let's maturely do the immature things. Yeah. I think I made sense with that. So life-wise, this week begins my college, and I am so freaking nervous. I'm trying not to curse. I think I did curse a little bit at the beginning. I was just out of it at the beginning of this because I'm just angry. And I told my friend, dude, you better be watching this, whether it be on Twitch, I know you won't be watching it on YouTube because this is going to go off my YouTube right away. But if you're not watching this on my Facebook or on my Twitch, I'm going to be really pissed because I told you I was going to do this live stream. You said you were possibly going to bed. I don't know who's watching per se, but freaking you better be watching this. I don't care what time of day. You better be watching this. Damien said something. So there's always going to be someone telling you you're too old or too young or whatever. It's easy for them to say, but they know nothing. Exactly. How many videos did they do? How many streams did they do? Were they successful? Maybe, I've met and seen people who are terrible at no offense. But look, I wouldn't tell them to their face. There's a reason why I'm saying they were terrible. They're terrible at streaming. I've seen bad streams. I've seen bad highlights of bad streams. And they thought it was a good highlight. I've seen bad videos with bad topics looking just to bash and cause nothing but negative feedback. Okay? And these are the people that are going to other people who are actually doing good content, good streams. They're literally buying, microphones so that we sound really good. And I actually have a different microphone that I'm going to be using for streams soon. But I mean, the Blue Yeti is very nice. It's very nice. But anyway, beside the point, we go out, we get the best equipment, we get the best hardware, we get the best software, we get the best cameras and backlights. Yes, I have a backlight. I'm sorry. People said it's a good idea, and I kind of agree. You could see me better. But anyway, we get the material, we get the stuff that we want to make our streams look and feel like the best they can be. Not for us. Well, I mean, selfishly, a little bit, we want to look the best we can be, but looking away from the selfish side of wanting to look good, we do it for our viewers. We want to look the best for you. If there's no you, who are we looking good for? Do you think I like looking at my face on my computer all day? I avoid mirrors. But I got to look at myself when I'm doing this because I got to see all the things that I'm doing. I don't like seeing myself. I mean, I like it because I could do this. Look, there's Black Knight again. There's Sleepy. I mean, I've shown those comments already. Look, there's a StreamYard duck. Okay? So the people that come on, like I was trying to say, that just bash on the people who have good streams, who went out and maybe spent their last $50 on a webcam so that they could be seen better. Some people can't even afford web cameras. They record on their phone. I have friends who record on their phone because they can't afford web cameras. And they get it on YouTube. And you know what? Reminds me of back when Brooklyn Boys first started and all we had was that Sony camera where that damn battery only lasted for about a good 20 minutes before you had to turn the camera off, charge the battery for an hour, had to pause the game or had to stop doing whatever we were doing and sit there and twiddle our thumbs while the battery charged. Yes, we were in those days at one point. I'm so glad that we've left those days and now we have double batteries and triple batteries and tons of other batteries that we don't have to worry about so many batteries. I see a Shamar. Hi, Shamar. Shamar has known me since I've been 19. That sentence sounds horrible. Let me try that again. Shamar has known me since I was 19 years old. I'm nowhere near 19 anymore. But when I was 19, that's when I started on YouTube. Shamar is actually somebody who's been there since day one. Shamar does content. Shamar is part of the Gaming Master Guys community. Shamar has participated in many of our videos, whether it be on the Nintendo or any other games that we have. Point being, again, community, people. So don't listen to the people who do bad streams. Come on to people who are actually trying to do good streams and actually have the talent to do good streams. And they're telling them all this, oh, you crap, oh, that camera sucks. Oh, why are you using a phone and this and that? Excuse me. Sir, madam, whatever you identify as, have you watched your stream? You know, the stream where you actually have the shittiest clip I've seen in my entire life? Just saying. You're sitting here insulting somebody who's actually trying hard and you're not trying at all. Just saying. It's irritating. It's irritating. And you know, honestly, everyone has the ability to be the best at whatever. Brooklyn Boys, Mario Kart 8 tournaments. Yes. Should do some more. Shamar, we should do some Mario Kart tournaments again. Those would be fun. Dark to the mother fudging Avenger. Johnny freaking Rockets. Love you, man. Welcome to the YouTube channel. Johnny Rockets. Bitter Old Goons Gaming. Bitter Old Goons Gaming was the reason why I wanted to get really deep into Twitch streaming. I met Roll. He was streaming on YouTube and Twitch at the time. He was streaming Prey. And I wanted to see how the game looked. I watched two streamers that day. One streamer was a complete jerk and was going to block me on his stream because I mentioned, oh, you know, there's a secret if you figure this out. I didn't give him the answer. I just told him there's a secret there. He got pissed off at me. Roll was in a similar place, very close to it. As a matter of fact, he got to that room and I told him and he appreciated it 1,000 times over and thanked me. I liked him. I followed him. And 2 years later, I watched him build an arcade. I met Johnny. I met Johnny's brother. I met R-Star, and I met a bunch of other people. Sea of Thieves came out, and we rocked it. We rocked it hard. We still can rock it hard. We rocked the body that rocked the body. There are clips that can never be unseen from those Sea of Thieves days. Those were streams. Gotta do more of those. Personality, enthusiasm, perseverance. Exactly. If you and Mike are up for doing it again and you get the game again, then sure. I have the game. I have the game, Shamar. Oh, you said sure. Yeah, no, I have the game, Shamar. That's the thing. I have the game. I don't know if Michael has it. He'd have to get it, but I think there's going to be a new Mario Kart announced at E3. Possibly. We'll see. But yeah, again, stop it. Stop. Seriously. There are so many people I would like to shake. It's not even funny how many people have just stop it. You don't like something? Don't be with the person who's doing that something. Don't judge someone in your family doing something. Don't be friends with the person who's doing whatever they're doing. If you can't understand it, step aside. Go away. Go away. You know, step aside and go away. Let them do what they're doing. Don't stress them out. Let them be who they're going to be, whether they fail or prosper. That's not on you. That's on them. Me. Them. You. Whatever. Whoever's doing it. Leave them alone. Leave people alone. There are so many movements out there lately for cyberbullying to stop it, and yet people are still ending their lives because of cyberbullying, and it pisses me off. We are in an era of acceptance. An era of acceptance of who people are, what people are, who people love. But I'll be damned, people can't accept people who stream. We can accept Larry for wanting to identify as whatever, but we cannot accept Larry for wanting to stream Fortnite or any other game. I'm sorry, one game's in my mind and I don't want to say it out loud right now, but that game. Grow up, people. Grow up. There are so many people in this world, and especially recently, I'd love to just sit them down and say, politely, and this is coming from me. I'm the comic gaming guy. I'm the funny one. I'm the one that used to hit my brother, I still would, hit my brother over the head with a Pepsi bottle, an empty one, an empty Pepsi bottle. But grow the fuck up. I just cursed, didn't I? Yes, you did. I've held that in too long. There are too many people I wanted to say that to, and hopefully it's reached at least one or two of them. Probably not. They don't watch my stuff. Oh, well. What did I miss? Awesome. Chris, Mike said he doesn't have the game anymore. I know he doesn't have the game anymore. Force him to go to GameStop and get a used copy. He needs to get the game again. He should have the game. In my opinion, he should have the game. I feel better saying it that way, but there's no excuse for cursing. But people, for real, we're in an acceptance era. Accept people 100 or 0, please. Do me the favor. Or seriously, find a rock and go crawl under it and stay there. Because you're going to end up under there anyway, one day anyway. I'm just mad because I don't want to see. I know I'm going to have two friends that aren't going to be doing either videos or streams. I'm not saying their names. I'm not saying who they are. I'm not going to call them out. I promised this other friend that I said I'm making a video. And he said, please don't tell him. He, she. So you don't know if it's he or she. He, she said, don't tell them. Don't say my name. Don't call my name out. I won't say the name. I won't say your name. Dude or dudette. Don't worry. But it just aggravates me. It aggravates me. I know I'm going to have 2 or 3 friends that aren't doing videos anymore or as often. I have 2 or 3 friends now who might not be streaming on Twitch anymore. Good people, good content, wholesome content. nice content, people who have no problem making friends with whoever. I've seen people make friends with people who don't even deserve friends, but they're not going to be online anymore. And whose fault is it? The people who continually talk down on them and want nothing but bad for everyone, because they are miserable people who have nothing in their lives, who have an ice heart or who have no heart whatsoever, and just want to see the world miserable, who want to take somebody who is shining the brightest and turn them into the dimmest piece of dirt that you can imagine. And you know what? And this is why I said this on Twitter this morning, because of one of my friends. That will never happen here. If there's one thing in life I can swear to God on, and everyone watching and listening, hear me good, through my big, thick, bushy hair that is in the back that's held by a bandana, which, by the way, we'll get into why I'm wearing a bandana and why this is going to be important very soon in a moment. I am going 0 places. I am going nowhere. The Chaotic One is remaining on Twitch. I want to say on Twitch. And the Dark Avenger is never leaving YouTube. Brooklyn Boys may be on vacation. Comic Book Weekly is every Tuesday, 9 p.m. Eastern, 10 p.m. Eastern. Come watch. What other channels? The vlogging channel is still there. I'm not going to say it's not going anywhere. It's there. The TikTok is not going anywhere. It's there. The Instagram is still there also. Instagram, TikTok. Those are little social medias. ShootingStarUniverse.com is going nowhere. Celestial Falcon going nowhere. Going up in numbers. Brant and I just had a wonderful writing session this past Wednesday. You're going to love the written edits that we put in for issue number 2. Issue number 3 being worked on now. So Celestial Falcon's going up in numbers. It going nowhere. I'm going nowhere. And no one, nobody, no time of day is going to change that. And believe me, people have tried. In person, online, offline, over there, from a different country, from a different planet. Many people have told me I can't when I have. I shouldn't when I have. I couldn't, but I did. And I will continue. Will I get bigger? That'd be nice. That'd be very nice. I'd love you a long time. If you follow me, you subscribe to me, you subscribe on Twitch, give me money, you subscribe, you have to, the subscriptions on Twitch aren't like on YouTube. YouTube is free. YouTube subscriptions are free. You can free me on YouTube. You can subscribe to me on Twitch. I much love and appreciate that. You don't have to. You can just follow me on Twitch and just enjoy the gaming content. Facebook is a little different. Facebook, you can always follow the Dark Avenger Nation. Dark Avenger Nation is where all the comic stuff is going to be. You could. You don't have to do any of those things. I appreciate it. I would appreciate it if you did, because I'm going to keep doing the content. I'm going to keep doing what I do. Oh my God, it's Alan. I missed almost everything. Good old Pepsi bottle. Preach it, brother. They sitting on the beach in Hawaii sipping on some tea. Exactly. Has it been finally confirmed, Mike, from a different planet? Yes. I'm sorry, Alan. I'm really sorry. Twitch did not send me any of those comments, but I saw all of them now, and I hope you're still in my comments. So, yes, Michael is from another planet, and so am I. I identify as an alien. Why? Because I think differently than everybody. I actually want to help people. More than myself sometimes. But there are other people like me. So I'm happy about that. There are other people like me. We should all identify as aliens. And on our driver's license, it has a big A for alien. Let's start a trend. And if it happens, I will actually put an A on my whatchamacallit. Yes, I'm still there. Thank you, Alan. He texted it to me instead. So yes, we'll put a big A on our driver's license. Happy ranting, Chris. Thank you, Damien. I'm going to be over soon. I'm sorry. I know I've been ranting a lot lately, but thank you for being here, Damien. I appreciate that. Why did you text me, Alan? Why did you text me? It's fine. And he said, "Lol, you're fine." All right. You said you're streaming Among Us tomorrow, Shamar. I love you, man. You just made this the easiest. I'm sorry, I'm just flexing a little bit. You made this the easiest transition ever. So the bandana thing that I was talking about. Yes. Johnny Rockets. Night, Johnny. Oh man, I'm losing all my friends. So let's get this over with quickly. I spent an hour with JD tonight setting up my streaming for this computer. That's why I'm on the computer right now instead of my phone. And I'm able to stream in 3 places at the same time. God bless StreamYard. We love you. Quack. Quack, quack. Because apparently it's a duck. I so will be there. Awesome. I will be streaming it on Twitch. And I will be streaming it using I wish, but very soon, Johnny. Stay tuned for news on that. Wink, wink. Wink, wink. Not that. My streaming laptop for now, but PC comes soon. But anyway, I did sit with JD. He did show me how to work the program that I need to work to stream. So there will be a selfie cam. We will not be using any type of recording software pointed at the TV. It will be directly on Twitch. It will only be streaming on Twitch, and you'll have everything set up. We're going to have notifications. Notifications are going to pop up, everyone. Notifications are going to start popping up, so you can actually enjoy seeing notifications on my stream while I'm playing games. And I'm happy because I was just talking about upgrading. I've had this capture card for almost a year. I now officially, using my streaming laptop for now, am able to stream games the way I want on Twitch. With the selfie cam, with perfect quality. I can stream Switch now. I can have notifications pop up, so everyone who follows or subscribes can see their name. You can unfollow and refollow, so you can see your name on Twitch. You got the little jar that's going to be in the corner of the screen over here. So if you want to drop some biddies, you get some biddies. You subscribe. I picked some nice little cartoony emotes for everything: following, subscribing, dropping bits, everything. There's something, and if you host, there's a funny little thing for hosting. I don't think we're going to get to a raid, but if we do get a raid, there's something nice for a raid. But I mean, the hosting one is pretty cute. I like it, and it just fits my stream perfectly. So I'm excited tomorrow because tomorrow I'm going to have a setup, and it's going to be interesting to see how the stream goes, how the stream looks, and I won't have to turn all my lights off to worry about reflections off of the screen because I won't have to do it. The screen is going to be screen captured, and I'm going to be so happy. Bobby, you've been going to the gym. No, I've been at home working out, but I mean, I've been a little bit. I've been working out, Bobby. Yes. Being stuck at home definitely does that. I mean, I will come and watch, not play. I understood what you meant, Shamara. I'm sorry you can't play. I think I saw that Kevin kind of fit up. He filled up his thing pretty quickly. But no, yeah, you come by, you say hi, and I'm going to be streaming it, and I'm going to get my capture card set up. It's going to look beautiful. It's going to stream beautifully, and that's going to be my first ever capture card stream. I hope it goes well. I hope people come in and start following and dropping bits and stuff. So this way everybody can see their names finally. That was one of the things that bothered me the most. I wanted people to see themselves when they followed, and I wanted the alerts to be there so I didn't have a separate box, and now everyone can see everything and we could have a good time. I actually set up one to do a talk show like this if I want to. I have one that will set up that looks like this, except the game will be over here. So we can have the game in a small little box if I'm doing something little small and want to have a talk with all of you instead. So we have lots of fun stuff. So I hope you come by tomorrow on the Twitch channel. I think we're going to be recording. I think either Kevin said 9:30 or 10 o'clock Eastern. Come by, say hi, and watch us play some Among Us. On Tuesday at 10 p.m. Eastern will be the first episode of Comic Book Weekly Season 1. The first episode that is going to be turned into a podcast and then spread across iTunes, Spotify, and everywhere. So I hope you come by and listen to it on iTunes or Spotify or wherever. Give us a 5-star rating. Give us a review. Help boost the podcast up in the list so other people can find Comic Book Weekly and we can all have some good fun times with some new people, and new people can also find us, and maybe we'll help somebody make a decision about the books that they want to read, because books are books. I've ranted. I feel like I've got a lot of what I wanted to get out. Please, the person I'm making this video for, and I'm going to send this also to the other 2 people that I talked to. One was earlier last week now, because we're in a new week, and then another one was a couple of weeks back. I'm going to send it to both of them. Please, if you're watching this video, dudette. Well, you know what? Now I can say dudette, because girls and boys are mixed in these 3 people. Don't give up. Keep going. Ain't nobody going to stop you but you, boo-boo. And I'm telling you, like I tell my kids, believe in yourself. Believe in what's in here. What's in here is what matters. Everybody has it. Everybody's beats. Whether everybody chooses to use it or has the ability to use it, because some people, and I've learned this through psychology, some people don't have the ability to use this. Instead of thinking with this, they think with this. This is logical. This will get you through things. But this is where your empathy, this is where your humanity lies. That's why we only use about 10 to 15% of our brain. The rest is all in the heart. The spirit, the human spirit and heart. Go with your heart. Use your brain and be smart, but always follow your heart. Because if you follow your heart and you have your brain at the same time, who could stop you? The answer? Nobody. No one can stop you. And if you lack empathy, I mean, there's treatment for that. There are good people out there that spend tireless days and nights sitting there and giving the best medical, psychological advice they can. But yes, that's all I have to say. Do not listen to the people that lack this. Listen to the people who only want the best for you. I want the best for everyone. I want the best for people who are watching this that I don't know. I want the best for people who are watching this that I do know. If you're new, I want the best. I want to see everyone thrive, whether it be in a job, as a streamer, as a video maker, as a writer, as somebody who has the greatest imagination in the world, actor. I mean, shoot, we need everybody everywhere. And COVID has literally stifled so much. When COVID's over, imagine all that we're going to need when things go back to normal in 2025, because that's where we're going. Just keep doing and being the best person you can be. And don't let anyone tell you different. And if anyone, by the way, is going to say that you are something you are not, let them talk. You know who you are. The people who know who you are. If someone's going to believe a story that somebody else says about you, they're not worth your time anyway. Let them believe it. Oh, this person's a horrible person. He did this, that, and this person kicked a dog and sent him flying across. Don't kick dogs. There are very few things I tolerate, and Alan knows this from The Division. Don't kick dogs. Speaking of ducks, the new Mighty Ducks series comes out. Ooh, it does it? Outriders demo. Try it. I have it. I will be streaming it. So, Alan, I will be streaming that very soon. But don't kick dogs. But, I mean, they'll say you kicked the dog. Let them say it. Whoever believes them, whatever. Okay, yeah, I kicked the dog. Okay, if you want to believe that, what was the type of dog? People will say bad things and lies about you. I've learned that the hard way. There's always going to be one or two people in the group who just want to tell lies, and there are other people who are going to believe it. And if they're stupid enough to believe it, goodbye. Have a good life. Know who you are. I know who I am. I've questioned it. I'm not going to lie. I've had moments where I question myself. And it took a lot of self-realization, meditation, and just self-love and healing to realize who I am and to know who I am and to know that people are going to lie about me. People are going to hate on me. People are going to want to see nothing but the absolute worst for me. They're going to want to see me buried in the ground, dead, buried, forgotten about, the piece of trash that they think I am. And you know what? That is okay. Because I live to make to prove those people 100% wrong. Every day. And that's the bottom line, because the chaotic one and the dark Avenger says so. Take what I say however you like. Take care of each other and one another. Take care of yourself. Make yourself happy and healthy. I'm learning to do that with myself. Take care of one another. If there's something good you can do for someone, whether it be a good deed, being there for a friend, supporting a friend, taking care of an elderly, taking care of a middle-aged, taking care of your brother, your sister, your uncle, your whoever. If you can help a neighbor, stranger, I don't care. If you can take care of one person a day, you are going to feel the best feeling in the world that day. I promise you. Do it. Try to do it every day. I see what you did there. Yeah, you did see what I did there. What did I do there? I don't know what I did there, Alan. I'm honestly, these statements, just to be clear, are pointed at no singular individual person for me. This video is meant to inspire the people that are being knocked down by other idiots. This has absolutely nothing to do with my life or me or the obstacles I've faced, will be facing, and, well, will be facing in the future, I should say, because every day is a new obstacle. So this has nothing to do with my trials and tribulations of life. This is everything to do with everyone else, with the people who I'm trying to convince not to give up. So, Alan, just to clarify, this has nothing to do with me. You smell what the Chris is. Oh, okay. You meant the wrestling thing. Okay, you're right. Yeah, okay. That one. Yeah. Well, I like wrestling. What can I say? I like it. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. Young Bucks. But anyway, this is meant to inspire the people who I think need it. I don't need to inspire myself, because all I have to do is believe in myself. I want everybody else to believe in themselves, and then pass it around. There's this saying that's called pass it on. Take what I'm giving you, bring it into yourself, put it in here. Oh, whoops. Put it in here, your heart. I'm sorry, I'm mirrored and I'm stupid because I know my heart's here. Put it in your heart, live by it, be by it, and then pass it on to someone else. Give that knowledge to someone else and let them take it into their heart and pass it on to somebody else. You'd be surprised how different the world will be and how happy a lot of people will be if more people did what I'm doing. And there are, thank you, Lord, there are people on TikTok and YouTube who are finally doing stuff like this. And that's why I'm inspired to do stuff like this. And I'm also on I'm on Twitch right now. So I'm also on Twitch, doing it on Twitch. Thank you for all your words you're saying. Oh, thank you, Shamar. I appreciate your thanks. But you don't have to thank me. This isn't a thankable task I'm doing. I'm not looking to get thanked, but I appreciate it. Pass it on to the next person and the next person and your children and then your grandchildren if your children don't do it before you. See what I did there? Your children might beat you to it, which that's good. That's a good thing if your children beat you to telling your grandchildren, because that means that you passed it on, and you pass it on so good that your children are passing it on to everyone else. That is the best form of passing it on. And if you're a shitty parent or if you're a shitty person, and believe me, working with kids, I've seen the full spectrum. If you're a shitty parent, don't worry about it, because there's another side to all this called karma. It finds all the deadbeats and the bad people. And it does what we don't have to do. I believe it. Whether it's true or not, I don't care. That's another thing. You can't care about karma. If you care about seeing somebody meet their karma, you're just going to live a miserable and sour life, because karma can take a day or it could take a decade. You have no right to tell karma when to strike. So you're going to sit there and just be miserable while you're waiting for somebody to get theirs and they don't get it. And then maybe they will get it and you'll never know. And you'll just sit there and you'll become a pile of misery, despair, and just pure anger and bitterness. Don't do that. Give karma her way and she'll do it on her own. You worry about you, boo-boo. That's what I'm going to keep saying to all of you. Worry about you. And karma will get them on their own. Wash his hands, wash hands, wash hands, wash hands. Exactly. Alan knows what it's about, and that's what everybody else should know it's about. You just wash your hands. Let God, the universe, or whatever you believe in, deal with the bad people. And remember, just because you think they're bad doesn't mean they're bad people. They know who the bad people are. They know the people that have hurt people, and they will be dealt with. If not in this lifetime, in the afterlife. You always have to pay the piper at some point. Nothing in life you get away with scot-free, which is why my philosophy, I feel, is the best one. Doing the best you can and helping as many people as you can. This way you feel fulfilled and you know that you did the best damn job you could do. And if you can't do like amazing work, do whatever you can do. Whatever you can do is better than nada. And that's why I do what I do here. And if nobody understands that, then why are you watching? Are you looking for something? Got nothing to give you except the best advice and things that I've learned and I've been taught through my lifetime, through my amazing family of uncles and aunts. It was definitely the Italian family. Oh, the stories I've learned, and oh, the things my grandmother, may God rest her beautiful and loving and kind soul. The world lost an amazing woman on November 11th, 2020. But my grandmother taught me a lot. And I think that moment, losing her, and then also losing my dad at the beginning of that year of 2020, definitely is springboarding me to do what I'm doing now and to give back as much as I can now. My grandmother always taught me to do the best I can for people. My grandmother always taught me to be loving and to show nothing but, show your heart until somebody shows you their disdain. And then you don't show them your heart. You just turn around and walk away. You show people love until they prove that they don't want or don't deserve it. And then you just say goodbye. Or you just say, see you later. I don't like saying goodbye. Goodbye is too final. And if I've learned anything in my life, it's that goodbyes are never permanent. Most of the time, it's see you later. Even if it's about 20 years, people come popping around. They do. So I don't like finalizing things. Unless a person's dead, then unfortunately you have to finalize it. But that's how I feel. Finality is if a person's dead or they do something so bad that you have to believe that they are dead. And thank you, Lord, I've never met somebody who's done that. Unfortunately, I've seen a lot of people die, though, and it hurts. But no one's done that to where I have to believe they're dead and just completely say goodbye. I've never said goodbye to anyone yet. See you later, definitely, but not goodbye. Only say goodbye in extreme and utter circumstances, and never hate. Dislike strongly, never hate. I'm doing like a bunch of lessons in one instead of just waiting and doing this a different time. So I'm going to end this now. I have completely talked over my entire workout. I am tired and I still want to do at least one or two things before I go to bed. So I love all of you. Like I said, take care of yourselves and one another. And fucking don't listen to anyone. Be you, do you, boo-boo, and just let the world say what they want to say. In the end, we are who we are, and that's it. Just be it. be it, do it. And if the people who hate you want to watch you and sit there and little simmer that they didn't get to you, or simmer that you're actually succeeding or happy, even if you're not succeeding, but you're happy, let them sit there and simmer. You don't need to know who's watching. You don't need to know who's sitting there with little horns hoping that you fail. All you need to know is you're having a good ass time talking to people. Take care and have a good night, Steven. I appreciate that. That's all you got to worry about. Talking to good people. Talking to good people like the good people I talked to tonight. Thanks for the advice in the live stream. I thank you for being here through some random ass shit that I have no clue what I was talking about halfway through, because I'm just trying to get my friends not to give up. Yoda, wisest man, do or do not. There is no try. Love all of you. Have a wonderful night and stay awesome.